Welcome or welcome back, everybody. It's the start of another season of Pro Sim Racing's series on Sim Racing System. This season, they have chosen the Lotus Exos Stage 1 Formula car, and we're taking it straight to Spa-Francorchamps to beat them against the walls and grass and each other. Oh wait, no, we're trying to live. Hi, everybody. Let me get this light adjusted because it's shining straight down on me. Only the most professional streaming, as you know. Ooh, YouTube can do highlights now. Way to copy Twitch there, guys. But who knows? Maybe we can use it. All right, let's get the lighting situation under control maybe a little bit. So I've gotten some practice laps in the car. I have not had time to paint it properly, so it still looks kind of like some kind of soapbox derby car rather than a Formula racer. 29 drivers registered so far with 3 seconds left. Will we get another? Will we get to 30? Not quite. No, 29 drivers, so 2 splits. So all these guys who have never raced with SRS before, congratulations, you get to be in a split 2 instead of being thrown in with all of these crazy aliens. James Leader, John Cannon, Don Debian, Andre Kirilov, Sean Seaburns, John Crane, Will Dawson, Jay Gabriel, Vicente de Silva, all ahead of me in seeding. In the points, and also, obviously, faster. Cristiano Garcia, I haven't seen him for a while. Leif Hellberg as well. Rick Longano, Caden Russell, all the greats from Pro Sim Racing, and as we can see, the GD Panama contingent is also here. So, should be a good one. Should be a good one. This is a fun car. I'm hoping that we don't... Oh, look at that. Emiliano in a late breaking score. Did he make it in? He did! Awesome! Ready for Will to destroy us all. Hello, Diego. Hello, James. So has Will been setting better times? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm okay. I've been turning 155s in practice, but I don't have anybody to compare that to. So if everybody else is turning like 145s, then I'm kind of boned. I think, if I remember correctly, this is an hour race. Let me go ahead and look up the stats for this. 150. Yeah, so I'm dead. So we're going to look at 60 divided by 1.75 for the lap times. We got 35 laps. 35 laps. And I think I'm using 4 liters of fuel. So we'll get the calculation in. Session is beginning. So we'll hop in here straight away and see what we can do. Yeah, I have a 155. Ooh, that's a nice screenshot. I was terrible in the car, but it's a nice picture. My best is a 155 something, and I know I have a 154 in me if I can find it. So let's see. Fuel rate is 100. Tire wear is 100. Good. So we don't have to put up with any wackiness. May still need a pit stop. Let's find out. So my fuel usage here over testing is 5.1 liters per lap. So I want to take 35.
Your skin has been uploaded.
Great. 35 times, let's call it 5 1/4. I'm going to need 183 liters of fuel for this race. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, well, let's load the experimental setup. How much can we put in? Oh, we can put in 200 liters. That's interesting. So if I put in 185, that'll be good. Or I can plan for a pit stop. Stay on softs. I can plan for a pit stop and put in, let's say, 70 liters, which would leave me with 115. So let's plan for a pit stop with soft tires and 70, what did I say, 70 liters of fuel? Let's do that. 115 liters in the tank to start the race, and we'll add 70. Are the pressures correct? These feel good. 16, 16, 15, 15. That's very high. 16, 15, 16. I don't know how janky my setup is. Tire change is equal to 35 liters of fuel. Oh, well. Yeah, I haven't tested a pit stop at all. All right, well, I'll take your word for it there. So if I had 35 liters, then I need to put 35 back onto my starting fuel, which will put me at 150. Is that right? All right, cool. Sounds good. Soft tires. I feel like I want to shorten my 6th gear because I'm not quite sure. All right, so let's see. SRS 60 min open 01. Let's do that. So, as you can see, I have not finished painting my car. It is janky. It is half-arsed. It has a number in places, and it has guard duck. That's what matters in life. Is that we bring guard duck along, and we have the orange and black. Virtual mirror off, virtual mirror on. There we go. All right, let's go get out for some practice. Yep, everything's good. I guess I should practice a pit in as well. Tires are like 4 seconds. Oh, okay. So no brakes in this race. Just fins up, balls out. So running a ghetto work in progress skin. But car feels good, setup feels good, I'm happy with it. Is DRS active? I can't tell because I didn't turn on the DRS app. Screen freezes are not helpful when I'm braking for Lacombe. I feel like Formula cars on SRS are kind of a death tournament, blood sport kind of thing. The places to watch out for, of course, La Source, the entry to Lacombe, and the entry to the bus stop. The heavy braking zones where people are going to totally misjudge the capabilities of this car and go piling into each other at full speed. The colors are gray because it's wintertime, and I have the seasonal effects enabled in Custom Shaders patch, so the trees have ice on them, and the grass has frost on it. There we go, somebody misjudging the bus stop already. Good to get that out of your system now. I gotta say, the effect of the seasonal patch is really kind of lost without the additional change of the sun angle from Sol, because then you get the sort of low winter sun angle shining through the trees onto the track, and it's just glorious. I'm not sure whether DRS is enabled on this server, but I'm going to keep hitting it in the DRS zones just in case. Whoopsie daisy. What's up, Sean? I can certainly make you a livery if you want to jump in next week. Once I figure out what my livery's going to look like, I'll swap it for you. It reminds me, I need to start preparing some other cars for this season. I have them in orange, but not in black. I gotta bring my teammate along. I got some similar practice for this in a couple of weeks ago when the 2005 Formula cars came out. The McLaren and Renault, I think it was. Brought the McLaren out for some test laps. That was fun. It's not animated, but you can use it. Is there a DRS zone on the backstretch through Blanchemont? I can't remember. Or is it just Kemmel that has DRS on it? It's the only one that has signboards on the side, that's for sure. Oh, there's one here too! Well, that'll help. Oh god, the brakes! Thanks, server close. Just Main Street and Kemmel, alright. So, gears are fine, tires are fine, fuel is fine, traction control's fine. Wonder if I should take even more rear wing out. No, I want the car to be stable. Brake bias, I want to move back, because it feels better with it in the back. Qualifying is now open. So let's get out there. Oh wait, I want to get the skins too. So let's do that as well, and then join quali. Oh, did you not get in? That sucks. Yeah, as you can tell, my livery is not finished. There's a good shot of this track with Sol and the light shining through the trees at twilight and everything. It looks really amazing.
Your skin is okay.
Troubleshoot SRS. Oh. Well, the I think, if I remember correctly, you do need to log in to the normal AC interface like one time to get it to work, and thereafter you can use it in Content Manager. Because it doesn't enable unless you log in normally or something. I don't remember. I guess I didn't need full race fuel for qualifying. Oh no, Fred's gonna have my head for this. Whee! Oh, Enrique's voice? Yeah, he's got that deep bass. I don't know what the laws are in Portugal. Maybe he was. Whoa, okay. Oh, right. Beginning of qualifying. Low grip. So aside from a couple of practice sessions earlier
Skins check, nothing new.
this
Carry
week,
on.
I don't think I've driven this car since the Chris Hay community night where we ran it. Where did we run? We ran it at Imola. Is that right? Sounds right. That's the one where I found myself in the lead inexplicably because Chuck jumped the start and had to take a drive-through. And still beat everybody in the end. So braking for Campos is going to be a problem for me tonight. The rear end keeps stepping out on me. Like, man. Yep. Oh, that's not going to help. Always nice to be getting text messages right when I start qualifying. Nope, nope. Well, that's that, I suppose. Still get some practice in. Maybe I need to move my brake bias forward again. Don't really like the way it's stepping out on me when I brake hard. I don't have crew chief enabled. Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't finish the livery for this car in time for this week's race, but I got the important stuff on. It is orange and black, it has 97 on it, and it has guard duck on it. That's pretty much it. Alright, let's get a valid lap in, shall we? That's terrifying. This thing can really eat up the curbs here. Go. Oh, geez, I'm losing time. Maybe I should go to fourth. Dang it! Come on, get a time. Alright, Rocky, this time for sure. Really? Literally coming out of the pits is going to race me down the hill. Yeah, it does have pretty crazy downforce. There we go. Now I can maybe set a time today. John, please. Don't go too wide through Blanchemont just to prove you can. Thank you very little. I swear I set that 155 earlier this week. I don't know what my deal is tonight. Welp. Yeah. Well, I've already blown this lap. I might as well switch. Oh, nice stop. Alright, well, at least the pit stop is timed well. That was a good test. Let's go super soft. And take the fuel out. And get back out there. Yeah, that was weird. I mean, I know I'm slow, but that was very impatient. Alright, let's see what we can do out here. I'm surprised at how well this thing rides these curbs. Need to brake a little earlier than that. That is not the line through there. I set a 155 offline just before the session started too, so I'm kind of mystified as to why I can't brake 157. What's up, Gene? Come to watch me die in a Formula car? By the way, Chuck, I watched your test video of the Radical the other day, and that was pretty funny. It's like, yeah, just drive the car around in 6th gear and you'll be fine. Like, what? That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. Oh, that's not the line, but I got away with it. So now I'll finally be not last. That's comforting. Oh yeah, people will never be satisfied. It's like, oh, well, you're... your driving wasn't perfectly the same between the 2 laps. Like, yeah, it's not gonna be. You're not a robot. The old adage about you can please some of the people some of the time, but you can't please all the people all the time. You can't please anybody on the internet at any time. So, you know, it's just, why bother? They'd rather be right. There's actually a fun-to-read, though very heavy-handed, social commentary sci-fi novel called They'd Rather Be Right. That I feel like should probably be required reading in high schools now, because it has to do with society's unwillingness to accept really anything that flies in the face of their entrenched views. People would rather be right, quote unquote, than listen to new ideas. Oh, I am not good tonight. Oh, this is bad, folks. I was feeling halfway okay about my chances before I actually logged into the server. Still not the line through La Source. I have to move that breakpoint back. Oh, jeez. Well, that'll teach me to read chat. Well, I'll just let him go because I'm too afraid of him hitting me already. Maybe I'll learn a thing or two. Get one more crack at this before the session closes. Fuel usage is consistent, that's something. Even pulling aside for John, I'm somehow gaining on my best lap. Until now. Dang it! Well, that's it. That's quali. Because I can't make it back around now. Oh boy, that's not encouraging. I'm gonna be back with everybody else. Yikes. This is gonna go badly. Low 48s. Ridiculous. Rip all the wing off? I think I've lowered it as far as I can go without, like, flying off into the weeds. What's happening with Emiliano? I don't know. His connection might be flaky. Currently my wing is at 12 and 13. Yes, but there's someone who's wrong on the internet. Yes, I remember that one. That's good. Well, sure. I'll crank the wing down another couple of ticks and see if I can survive. If I can't, then it's getting right back on. I'll let this person who's actually qualifying through. Except that they've stopped. Alright, great. I have a setup. I mean, it's mine, so it's probably crap, but, you know, whatever. Much tougher through the twisty bits. Yeah, this is way harder to drive through the twisties. I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna keep the downforce up.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
That setup is not working. It's already not working. Alright, well, I'm just gonna have to be satisfied with being crap. That's 16th. Let me check this message that I got. Pardon me for a moment. Ah. Shush. Come on, phone. Oh, it's a notification from Twitch that Pro Sim Racing is broadcasting. It's also a notification from YouTube that I'm broadcasting. Thanks, YouTube. I wouldn't have figured that out since I'm broadcasting. Anyway. Congrats on the race, Will. Yeah, this is going to be, gee, bus. A second on second place. John Cannon with a 151. You know, I was so proud of myself. It's like, you know, there's a 154 in me. And now I come onto the server and it's like, that's not good enough. It's like not good enough for second split. See, the thing about being a regular on this server, on this service, is that you just kind of build up rating by being around. And so I'm now up against drivers who are legit better than me. And, yeah. It's going to be awkward. All right, well.
60 minutes. P16.
Are you ready for 1 hour of these angry bees around Spa-Francorchamps? I don't know if I am, but we'll see. Don't go too wide. Yeah. Stay on the inside of the source. Don't get killed. How many cars do I have behind me? Looks like 4, 5-ish. I don't know if Emiliano's going to make it. He's on, I think, right? We'll see if his internet... Everybody say a prayer for the internet connection of Emiliano Videla and Jay Gabriel, since he punted me out of the freaking purgatory. That was maddening. It's not his fault, obviously.
Okay, Pasha, be ready.
But we were having a very good race until his connection failed him and sent his echo of his car careening into mine. Here we go.
Go, go, go.
Right side. You're on the left, 3 wide.
Whoa.
Clear right. On your right. Clear right. Car right.
Whatever.
Clear right.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Not sure what happened there, but I'll take it. Uh-oh. Oh, no, no! Ooh,
Car left.
dead.
Clear left.
Yep. Just gonna reset. Because, whatever.
Pit exit's clear.
It's lap 1. Last first challenge. Halo would have saved me, yeah. Should have started from the pits, honestly.
Yellow flag,
Is
caution.
he still here? Jeez.
Garcia ahead is pitting. Incident in Lake Coombe.
Yeah, this is going to be a death hole.
There's an incident in turn 9. Cannon
This
is now
car is
leading.
not turning.
You're locking your fronts going into Lake Coombe.
Well, last to first challenge is on, boys.
Yellow flag.
I'm actually catching people.
All right, Pasha, you're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 6.2.
What happened to Vince? Jeez. Well, this race is off to an auspicious start with 2 incident points already. Yeah, I gotta move my brake points back. I'm getting too ambitious with some of these corners. What's the trap everybody falls into? It's like, yay, formula car, I'm invincible. No, you still actually have to brake and turn.
The car ahead's pitting now. B19.
Kirilov also got knocked out of the top 5. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, let's do this. Last to something challenge.
Yellow flag, watch out.
I mean, this is kind of what I expected from this race.
The gap behind is now 10 seconds.
I was just hoping to make it through. This is a really fun car. I mean, it's...
Okay, Pasha, you're reeling. Green in. The gap's now 3.0.
It's a bit of a rope-a-dope situation. It's like, I can do anything. No. No, you can't. You still actually have to be careful. There we go. Yes, you do have to actually activate SRS in Content Manager as well.
Yellow flag. There's an incident in La Source.
Already?
Incident in the chicane.
These are for position, I think.
P18.
On your right.
No! You have
Clear
got to be
right.
kidding me. I gave him a mile of room and he just drove right into me. Well, I guess I'll check repairs on Kemmel. Oh god, it's not turning anymore. What an idiot. I mean, forget about checking your mirrors. I was in front of his face. I thought he was giving me the position when he was stopped on the inside. No, he's just going to drive into me.
Yellow flag. Watch
Rip.
out.
Oh, that's Jay. Jeez. Did anybody practice this car? I mean...
New fastest lap for Canon 155.0.
Well, that's 3 incidents now. From other people driving into me, or other people being in the way.
Your tyres are looking pretty hot now.
Yeah. Pressures are all dorked up. Oh, geez.
P15.
Finally cooled off now. That's good. Yep. I've got about half the downforce I should. That's awesome.
The gap to Lopez in front is now 16 seconds.
Which is going to make these harder.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
When I reset, did it pile me full of fuel? I think it did, didn't it? It did. Darn it. So I'm going to have to take all my fuel out for the next pit stop as well.
The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 1.0. He's quicker than you into Stavlo. Pit window opens in 2 minutes.
Right side. Clear right.
How can he have that much of a run on me on the straight and then somebody ripped behind us?
P16, we need quali pace every lap now, mate. There might still be chances here.
Well, this is a poop show and a half, isn't it?
The pit window opens in 1 minute.
Straight's not long enough. Whoa, 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 shoot. Well.
Okay, Pasha, we've gone out of track limits.
That's
Keep
4.
it between the lines.
I might have to
We're
quit
seeing
this
front
race
locking going into turn 9.
if I want to make it to my own race on Monday. Alright. I'm screwed. I'm screwed anyway. So might as well go all in.
The pit window is now open. Yellow flag, caution.
The car is absolutely busted. I'm gonna have to take a set of mediums to the end of the race.
Yellow flag, watch out.
This is absolutely not the strategy I was hoping for.
Watch your speed. When we exit the pits, we should be in P20, just behind P20.
But when you're boned, you're boned. At least the repairs are also fast. Kind of shocked I'm not a lap down yet.
All clear, push now. Your front
About to
tyres
be.
are cold. The leader, Cannon, is pitting.
I've already pitted. This is my second pit stop for damage. So I fueled up on the first one. I'm good to the end on fuel. I just got to survive without binning it again or
Yellow
getting hit
flag.
again.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Don't rejoin in my face,
On
please.
your left. Clear left.
Last first challenge, round 2.
You're locking your right front into Bruxelles.
let us not lose sight of the fact that this is a fun car on a fun track. I accept the challenge. Will I meet it? Probably not.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 4.2 seconds.
But let's see how many other people bin it in front of me.
Yellow flag, caution.
They all have to make pit stops. I've already made 2. Yeah, I mean, there's still 46 minutes left in the race. All that crap just happened in the first 15 minutes. Yeah, brake early and stay out of trouble. Well, that was the plan from the beginning, wasn't it? Really frustrating because I was pulling 155s, you know, offline practice, and I can't even break 158 here. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Side screwing up. Whoa!
The gap ahead is now 6.6. You're locking your right front going into the chicane.
This is terrible.
Seeing right front locking into La Source. Guy behind's catching. The gap's now 9.9. He's faster than you entering turn 11.
The turns here aren't numbered, Jim. We're gonna have to do better than that.
Cold front tyres.
I'm stuck in the 158s and 3 seconds off my own pace. This is terrible.
That lap time was 1:58.4. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. There's an incident in Lacombe. We think it might be Lopez. There's an incident in turn 9. It looks like Lopez. Alright, Pasha, the next car is Lopez.
Not for long. The understeer. What is going on with this thing?
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
No.
Incident in campus. It looks like it's Lopez.
Flashbacks?
You've got a bit of tyre wear on all your tyres.
And these are the mediums. Jeez. How did Sean end up behind me? What night has he been having? Yeesh. Jeez. Come on.
P17.
Why is Vince already showing ahead of me on my relative already? Was that Sean that I just passed? I don't
You're
understand
gaining
what's
on the
going
guy in
on.
front. The gap is 12 seconds.
I was definitely taking these in third in practice.
The gap behind is now 5.6 seconds. Cold tyres all round.
I do not understand what's going on in the scoring. I just know that I'm 3 seconds off myself. And not getting better.
That was a 157.9. That's your quickest lap in this session. The leader's pitting now.
That'll save me from going a lap down for a minute.
You're locking your right front going into La Source.
This is just endlessly frustrating. Same person, same car, 3 seconds slower. In a field where everybody else is already clobbering my PB pace, I can't even get within 2 seconds of that.
lap time was a 1:58.5. The gap behind has now decreased to 4.1 seconds. He's faster than you into turn 11.
Faster than me everywhere, and so is everybody else. Those two accidents absolutely ruined my entire race, because now I'm forced to be slower for the whole hour.
There's an incident in Blanchimont. It looks like Green and Dominguez.
Not surprised by either one of those names. Oh. Well done, Green. Ruin two people's races and then leave. That was your destiny.
At 16th place. You're locking your right front into La Source. Okay, Pasha, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 13 seconds.
How? Must have taken out a lot of people. Whew, she's a feisty one.
Your front tyres are cold.
Frame skip, great.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 3.7. Your lap time was 1:56.9. That's your best lap in this session.
Well, I think my strategy would have been sound if I had been allowed to use it.
You're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 11 seconds.
That's a shame. Gutter grab. It's Sean and the leaders catching me. Well, I don't have the excuse of tires, because Sean is also on mediums. Well, we'll see. But trying to make up ground to people who haven't had the tragedies I've had in this
Blue
race.
flag.
So if I did the same thing they were doing, I'd see
B15.
no different result. So I've got to go all in on the weird. See if it works out.
Blue flag.
Yes, Jim, I see him.
Blue flag. Seeing right front locking into Bruxelles. Okay, Pasha, halfway home, fuel's good.
Save mate. Why can't these people ever catch me in convenient places?
The gap behind is now 3.8 seconds.
No. Well, I guess I'll let him by here.
Left side, clear left.
We've been warned about track limits. You're locking your right front going into La Source.
I'm going to give up this place too. Lost a whole second on my already sucky time.
Yellow flag.
The other consolation prize here is that anybody who rage quits is probably in front of me. So I'll gain their places as well. That's basically my race now, is just waiting for other people who are faster than me to drop. That's frustrating. I was really looking forward to this one. That's probably why all this happened. I dared to hope for it. You'd think I'd learn.
Blue flag. Okay, Pasha, don't let this guy distract you. He's faster than you into Lake Coon, 14th.
Still locking up the damn wheels. Well, if his outright pace doesn't get me, the slipstream will.
Car right.
Go on, Sean.
Clear right.
Well, you gonna pass me or not? Jeez, come on now.
Take it easy, you've got cold tyres. You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 4.8 seconds.
Turn, please. There he goes.
The gap in front has increased to 0.8.
On your right. Clear right.
Fifteenth place.
He's just driving away from me.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.5.
Because they're all on the correct tires and are all better than me, I guess. Alright, well. The pressures in these tires get all kinds of messed up. It's very
Okay,
easy to
Pasha,
overheat
you've
them.
used half your fuel.
And they're not really overheated, they're just overpressured. I've had a hell of a time trying to get them correct.
That lap was a
I mean, when they cool off,
157.4.
they're fine. That's not the break point.
Seeing right front locking into La Source. The gap behind's increased to 6.7.
Driving away. Yeah, these things just, the pressures really go up under stress. And I've had a lot of trouble trying to keep that under control.
The gap in front is now 1.9. You're locking your right front into
Cannot make this
Bruxelles.
turn. Or this one. Or apparently anyone. Well, 20 minutes of waiting for somebody else to die. That's not going to catch anybody.
Attention to track limits. Please pass up. You'll need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Oh, 10 seconds, great. Might as well make me take another pit stop.
That's 20 minutes to go. The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 2.1. He's faster than you, entering Les Combes.
This thing just will not turn. Because I might as well take it anywhere. I've already lost the race. You know, I just...
The car ahead's pitting.
I don't mean to be cross with anybody. I'm just really frustrated. I'm just hoping to have fun tonight, and it's quickly becoming just a chore to finish this thing out.
You're locking your right front going into...
Like, the best lap I've ever turned here is 3 seconds faster than everybody else. Or 3 seconds slower than everybody else. And I'm 2 seconds behind that pace. I wouldn't even be winning in a race against myself. When I come in here and find out that that time also sucks compared to everybody else.
Behind has now decreased to 0.2.
Yes, it has.
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. P14. You're locking your right front into La Source. The gap in front has increased to 15 seconds.
Damn it!
We've been warned about track limits. You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
Trying not to get killed. Ran off the goddamn track.
Yellow flag, watch out. Okay, Pasha, you're locking up your fronts a lot. You're locking your fronts into Lecumbe.
I'm not going to catch anybody. I'm out. This is not fun anymore. And it's not going to get any better. Sorry, everybody. It's just not fun anymore. That's from a test race. It's just a cool screenshot. Well, I feel like I put in a lot of practice, saw a lot of personal improvement, and then got to the race and found out that that was all for nothing because I suck. And then things got even worse from there. So. Hell happened up here anyway? Wow. Yep, so Kirilov got turned, I think. Did he jump or was he pushed? No, he was hit. Who killed him? Diego. Murdered him. I mean, Kirilov came in, but he also has to survive this corner. Otherwise, he's going to go off and take a 10-second penalty. So he comes in, and Diego is there. And then I'm stuck encountering that. Breaks the left front wheel off. So I got to pit and start over. And did I even make it 2 laps before this other guy hits me? I forget. No. This is lap 3. He just... Unbelievable. He just drives right out. Is he even turning? Does he even have his wheel turned? Yeah, I guess. He just... Unbelievable. What an idiot. What an absolute moron. I mean... I don't know how much more room I could have given him. I'm already in the marbles, and he just drives perpendicular to the track. What an idiot. Alright, well, that was the race. Alright, well, let me go find somebody worth watching and give you guys the link. Here's Sean's stream. He will be much more worth watching for the next 20 minutes. But I'm super done. And... yeah, that's not netcode. That's just him being an idiot. And I could protest him, but it's probably going to be called a racing incident, and it's not going to make me feel any better. So, that's the race, and I may or may not come back to the series if that's the kind of standards we're going to see. It's a shame because it's a fun car. Where's the rest of the series going to happen? Montreal, meh. Silverstone, meh. Sebring, cool. Glen, cool. I may just come back for the Glen, honestly. I don't know. I really enjoy the 7. It's hard to drive, but I mean, the racing was good. This was just dumb in every direction. Like, you couldn't take a corner without encountering somebody dumb, and I'm 3 seconds off the pace of everybody else, so I don't think it's worth me continuing in that series. I'll just watch people who are decent. All right, well, that's enough. That's enough depression for one night. Go watch Sean. He's better. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for coming out.